Hello, welcome back to Gothmas. And yes, there's a reason why my hair looks like Edward Elric. Besides the fact that that's how I have it cut. I know I have said that I was going to just let my hair gracefully go from the color that it was to gray. Well, the purple and gray looked kind of interesting. And then I ended up, as you know, dyeing my hair because my sister wanted to, her advice was that I needed to do that. Let's turn the light back on. I thought this would work. I was trying to go for a spooky look here. Anyway, she said, well, if you want a better job, you need to have it, dye your hair a natural color. Y'all know that story already. I tried that, and it looked good until it washed out, and then it was that yellowish brown. So as I tried to put the silver metallic over the top of it, and it didn't work because, well, I picked the gray. As you know, the gray looked glorious, but the brown that faded into a nasty, not even dishwater blonde, but just kind of a pea brown kind of the silver didn't cover that. So, but the teal that I bought did. However, it didn't take. It washed out after a few washings. Probably because I wash my hair at least once a week, which makes sense to me, whether I have it colored or not. And sometimes multiple times a week if I get hot. So basically, long story short, the teal washed out. Put me back where I started pretty much, except for the gray had a combination of the two colors. So then when I went shopping yesterday, I went ahead and got the Garnier Platinum Blonde to color correct the yellowish brown. Unfortunately, it also made my lovely silver a pale shade of blonde, yellowish blonde, but that's okay. In about 3 days, give or take, I will attempt again to do the silver, and then hopefully I will get the result that I want. So basically, this is basically I am going to let it go gray from a color, but I wanted a semi-natural transition. That brownish blonde, it looked like that it was a semi-natural looking color, and it looked like I was graying naturally, except for the fact that I had the gray spots were blue and silver, which looked kind of cool, but yet kind of weird. So this is just trying to go for a more epic look from a really cool color, a silver, into my natural gray. So this is one more attempt at that. Please, no Donald Trump jokes. Okay. Now, the real reason why we're doing this is because, well, it's Gothmas, and I had said I was going to try and do more Gothmas things. I ended up spending about $200 on things, groceries, and I still forgot a couple things. But it's okay because I got another bottle of Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, so that can double as body wash and dish soap in a pinch, laundry detergent when I run out of that. So, and it's concentrated, so I have water to it. But anyway, so the only Gothmas thing we have is from Smith's or Kroger's. Yes, I've already had one. Egg Nog flavored fudge. And since I didn't do this in front of you guys, I will sample it now and let you have, I'll let you have a reaction to it. I was going to get the peppermint candy flavored one, but that's kind of obvious. It's going to taste like peppermint candy. So there's nothing fantastic about that, but eggnog flavored fudge is something completely different. it actually tastes like eggnog. You can taste the egg and a little bit of the spices, and kind of and the imitation rum flavor that they put in it, kind of a butter rum kind of flavor, sort of. So this is good. I strongly recommend, if you have a Smith's, Kroger's in your area and they have the Egg Nog Fudge, do you get it? It's $8.99, I'm sorry, for the tub, and it comes in quarters. The first one I did, I literally ate a quarter, and I was sugar buzzing for a while because I try not to eat a lot of processed sugar. So I was bouncing off the walls. So if you have kids, you might want to give them small pieces. Don't give them a whole piece. And some of us adults too probably shouldn't have that much sugar as well, because we get silly. So there you have it. That's my review of Smith/Kroger eggnog flavored fudge. I do also have some beers that I bought. It seems like mostly this Christmas has been alcohol related, but I'm not going to apologize for that, because hopefully that will keep me from disappearing into YouTube Kids. And regardless of content, I have been marking my videos as not for kids. That way it will stay basically PG-13, i.e. 13 and up, which should hopefully keep 12 and under from watching it. You know, you do what you have to do. When I was checking YouTube Studio, most of my viewers are essentially 16 and up anyway. And I had some older viewers, but they come and go. So basically, baby bats and baby darklings, you know, but not baby babies, just, you know, as in younger versions of whatever we consider ourselves to be. So, but because I am considered family-friendly content, because there's no violence, very little swearing, I try to keep that out. You know, there's no sex, no nudity, none of that stuff. I try to keep it to appeal to a wide audience, but yet, you know, I don't want little kids sneaking away and watching. So, and it's probably it's probably a good thing that I kind of gave up on the more campy, tongue-in-cheek kind of comedy aspect of my personality that I started with toward the beginning of this channel, when I was doing Poison Cupcake and, well, basically Poison Cupcake, and I had the apprentice of it, like all those kind of things. I still like the campy Halloween material, but I'm staying away from it because of the cheese factor, and because I don't want little kids to think that I'm a kid's show. And it just didn't feel right to me. I felt like I was, like I said, like I was poking fun at myself, like I was becoming a caricature of myself. That it was a persona that I was putting on that I wasn't comfortable with, because it wasn't really me. And it's better to be yourself, be the weird part of yourself, without adding something fake on top of it. So the rest of the time it's been pretty much me, whether it be with a cat bat, Neko bat. Yes, like I said, that the name I changed to is more me. I am unapologetically a nerd. I do like video games. I do like anime. I like those things. I do try to listen to goth music. However, I am still more interested in, the Japanese shugazi, or that kind of stuff, like symphonic black metal, heavy metal, anything alternative in general, basically. I'm trying to, and trying to get more into it. And some of the bands that are considered goth now weren't considered goth when I was in my 20s. Yeah, I've heard the song Friday I'm in Love by The Cure. But that doesn't sound goth to me. That's pop music. That's light. That's soft rock. That's the antithesis of goth as far as I'm concerned. Because it's light and airy and bubbly, and I don't quite get it. But to me, bands like Rammstein sounded more goth than that. But I'm not here to critique that. Anyway, so yes, I'm just being my unvarnished self. Like I pretty much am most of the time anyway. But I put away the clown part of me. I do still like silly stuff. I still have my headband with the soot sprite on it. But it's just over the last couple of years, I just haven't been feeling it as much. I still want to be happy and upbeat. I really, really do want to get out more and do more things and have more fun with that. But I've been remiss the last couple of years. Is it like just things, money and anxiety being the main issues. I'm going to try and work past both of those and get back. Like I said, I want to try and get back on track. What else? I do have a package coming from Morbid Mistress. I ordered her I think it's Down and Dirty. It's in a spray. Because I use my phone as my computer, the thumbnail is really small, so I'm not clear as to what it is exactly that I'm getting. So it'll kind of be a surprise for both of us. I'm assuming it's probably a body spray or maybe a cologne spray. We'll find out when I get it. I was hoping for the little oil, perfumed oil bottles like Andromeda's Curse has, but I didn't see that. She's got mostly wax melts and bath bombs, so I might try to see at some point if I like the spray, then maybe I will try to hopefully eventually, keyword eventually, order some more things from her. I've got so many people I want to order more from, but for me it's just kind of a sampling thing because I am on a tight budget. I'll find something I like, and I may only be able to get something from that brand once, but I will let you know my opinion of that, of what I thought of it from the one time I had it, and if I can ever afford it again, I will. Mostly I can't. Or I end up budgeting for other things. Like I want to get so many different things, but then something new pops up that I want to try too. So that's that. So we will have something from Morbid Mistress. Maybe at some point I will get other, like as I say, things from other companies that I've already bought stuff from. We will see. Again, no promises, because there's so many things I want to try. So that's that. On another video, we'll pop up some more beers for you that I bought at Kroger and do a review of those. And hopefully this doesn't become a beer channel. I would hate for us to turn into that. I might do some more trying videos. I don't know. Most of what I've got is corporate goth stuff, and there really isn't a whole lot I can do with that, and I'm just not feeling it right. Again, I'm not feeling it right now. I don't know what it is. I'm just in a different space in my mind than I used to be. I guess I need to recharge or something. I don't know. Well, I'm rambling. Okay. I'll see you guys next time, and the next time you see me, I will have this covered with the metallic silver. Yes, I did. Have coffee today. I also had a lot of fun last night too. I went to Red Velvet Underground and did karaoke. I bombed out on the first couple songs because I was nervous. And then the third song, I wanted to do by myself. I was going to do it, but then one of my friends told one of the guys she could use some help. Well, he helped me, but I ended up doing Man in the Box with a man in the bag. The guy was so drunk and he was singing way off key, so I couldn't concentrate on what I was doing. So So after we got done, I said, well, yeah, I laughed with my friend. I think she was trying to make me laugh and relax. And it worked because by the time I got to Toadie's Possum Kingdom, I pretty well almost nailed it. And then I did, also did Numb by Linkin Park, and I almost nailed that. So, but I looked at the two of them later and said, next time I say Man in the Box, I don't want any help. So, anyway, it was fun, but it was nerve-wracking because I tend to be kind of a perfectionist when it comes to some things. It's like, if I can't do it right, I don't want to do it. But you can't be perfect on the first try, so. And it had been a couple of months since I had done karaoke. So if I really wanted to get good at it, like all the other people that were making me nervous because they were so friggin' good at it, is to do it all the time. But again, I can't afford it. It's expensive. It's like a $5 drink minimum well, one drink minimum, which is about $5 for draft, I think. So I would have to be a raging drunk and buy at least one drink 2 times a week, ad infinitum, to get enough practice to be good at karaoke. And that's not going to happen. So I guess I'll just have to deal with my anxiety and know that it's a pattern for me to bomb on the first couple of songs, and about this, well, I would have gotten it by the third one, I think, almost. But anyway, so that's what happened with me the first time. It was like first couple songs, I'm like, I sound horrible. I was nervous, so I was off key, and I was having a hard time hearing, because they have it so you can hear the person singing, but they have it low enough to where you're singing over the top of them. So I tried doing Tina Turner, and what's all got to do with it? I got way too high because she screamed, "What?" You know how Tina Turner does. And as you get older, your voice changes too. So 10 years ago, I could do it, but now not so much. Again, yeah, that was karaoke. That was fun. I know, not goth, but hey, the one goth club we have in town is more cyber, EDM, trance house kind of stuff, and I'm not really into that type of music, so I've got to find my phone where I can find it. Anyway, that's enough. Again, as I continue to close, have a wonderful Gothmas. Again, like I said, I will see you next time, and the next time you see me, this Edward Elric looking hair will hopefully be Sephiroth Silver. I love you guys. Keep it dark, keep it weird. Enjoy your Gothmas. Don't drag and drive. Until next time. I love you guys. Bye.